Hey, how's it going? You doing? Back in the video, and today I'm going to talk about why the Boston Celtics could be possibly the most slept on team in the entire NBA. So in this video, I'm pretty much going to be getting to a few reasons why I think the Boston Celtics could be a very, very good team this season, and how they could really shock people and maybe even make a finals run when it does come around to playoff time. So I'm going to be getting to all that in this video, so if you do like the video, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. And without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. So my first reason is going to be that they have a legit big three, and I don't think the Boston Celtics big three is really looked at as good as a lot of other teams' big threes are. Now obviously they're not the best big three because they have the Brooklyn Nets and teams like that, but I do legitimately think that they probably have a top three big three in the entire NBA. As with Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Kemba Walker making up that big three, I think for sure you cannot argue at all that they are very, very talented and one of the best trios in the NBA that they have right now. And I mean, both Tatum and Jaylen Brown are having absolute career years. They're like probably the best year of their careers by far, as they're both averaging the most points per game they ever have, most assists per game they've ever had, and the best three-point percentage they have ever had in their entire careers up to this point. So I mean, with them both having career years, obviously their production is at the highest level it's been up to this point, and this is the best we've ever seen them even play together at this point as well. And then also, I mean, Kemba, who just started playing again, probably what, about 6 games in now, he is still playing very good, averaging around 20 points per game. Very good point guard, very solid and very trustworthy veteran to have handling the ball, and is also one of the more underrated point guards in the NBA. So really all around, this big three is very, very underrated, as Jayson Tatum, in my opinion, is a superstar. Jaylen Brown is kind of on his way to really becoming a superstar, and then Kemba Walker is already that all-star, kind of in between superstar and all-star, like that next level above all-star, but not really a superstar yet. That's where Kemba Walker is. So when you have two potential superstars and one very close to being a superstar in Kemba Walker, well, that big three is going to be very hard to beat on any given night, and any one of those guys can completely take over a game any given night and can win you a game pretty much by themselves whenever they want. And that is what really makes up a very good big three, when any one of the players in that big three can take over a game by themselves. Now, my second reason for this video is going to be that they have one of the best supporting casts in the entire NBA. And this is hands down, like no question, their depth is very, very good. And I think this is what kind of splits them apart from most teams with good big threes. Because most teams with these elite big threes have to sacrifice their bench depth or have to sacrifice something in order to have that big three intact. Well, this team does not, because they pretty much drafted 2 of their big three and they just traded for another one or signed for another one and really didn't have to give up that much to get Kemba Walker. So their big three was formed at a pretty cheap cost, which is why they're able to have this very good big three and also a very good bench. And I think that's the reason this is where they split, is because yes, although some teams' big three may be more talented, but their bench is nowhere near as talented as the Boston Celtics, and that's what really closes the gap in between all of these teams. Because I mean, look at this. They have Marcus Smart, who may be one of the best non-star level players in the entire NBA. He's a very good 3-and-D player, and he can also show all-star-like potential. Now, is he an all-star? No, but he has shown all-star-like potential in certain games, and he has shown that he plays very, very good in big games in the playoffs, as when he made it all the way to the conference finals just last year, and then that one time against LeBron James way back, probably when it was his second or rookie year in the league, he played very, very good and was a huge reason to why they were there. So Marcus Smart legitimately is one of the best role players in the entire NBA, if not the best role player in the NBA. And then also Tristan Thompson is an excellent center to have. He pretty much does exactly what they need him. They don't need their center to score. They just need someone that can lock down the paint and get rebounds, and that is exactly what Tristan Thompson does best, and he is very, very good at it as well. So he can protect the paint and get rebounds, and he's very good at it. And then also Jeff Teague is a great point guard to have off your bench, a very good veteran point guard to have off your bench. He's not going to hurt you, he's not going to make mistakes, and he can also score a little bit, and he can help the offense flow very nicely due to his veteran experience. And then also Daniel Theis and Robert Williams are also very, very solid, strong big men in their rotation. So their rotation legitimately has about 8 or 9, maybe 10 people deep at any given night. So they really don't have any real weaknesses on the team, as they are a good rim protecting team, they are a good defensive team, and they can also have 3 guys on their team, maybe even 4, that can light it up offensively on any given night and can legitimately help carry their offense any given night. So this team doesn't have very many weaknesses. They have a very good deep bench, they have a pretty good coach, they have a very good big 3, they're good on defense, they're good on offense. There's not much this team can't do, and I think they're going to be very, very scary for any team in the playoffs when it's coming up, assuming that they will probably be a top 4 seed out in the East this year. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think the Boston Celtics would be very good in the playoffs? Do you think they're going to be hard to get out? Do you think they're being slept on? Or any hard thoughts in the comment section below. If you did like the video, point the like button and subscribe button in the absolute world to me. All glory to God. Hope you have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. So you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah.